Hello and welcome to another episode of the Anime Lounge Short Flights. I'm your host Lance, here to do episode 12 of Reign of the Seven Spellblades with you guys. Guys, throw out there, if you follow me up until now, all my earlier episodes, I've been doing anime manga comparisons, but a couple episodes ago, manga's not caught up to the anime because this was originally a light novel and we're just not that far with the manga. So I got a couple listeners that have read the light novel, so please leave some messages and let everyone know some differences that were in the light novel because I'm interested. But for my side of the story, the last episode we left off with Faye and Pete being taken by these creatures, and we got to learn that a total of like 17 people got taken, and now our mission is to save them. More specifically, Pete, because he's our boy, so we want to get him back. Now, Ophelia comes and offers her assistance because she knows how to level up our crew. And she offered to train everybody, but the only ones who end up going to the next step into the labyrinth are the main crew of Oliver, Nanao, and Chella. They're going to go get him. There are fighters. Guy, he's not doing much. I'm a little surprised Guy didn't make it because I want to see more coming out of him because he puts on this show that he's supposed to be like this farmer guy who's a little bit tougher, but he's really not doing too much in terms of like combat. So I want to see him do something. And then Katie stays behind because she's just weak, and that's understandable. That's whatever. I'm good with that. And they gave her a shitty uh, chore of taking notes and stuff. So she's kind of like the old school dork who's getting bullied into doing everyone's homework. That's kind of what I was thinking at first, but that's whatever. So they're all gonna go try to save Pete. They're going into the lab. There's another crew going into the lab. Another group of higher classmates. I kind of want to see more of them. We've been introduced to all of those other guys before, very briefly, but we know that they're stronger and we know that they're heading deeper into the lab too. So I would expect this next and last episode to be both of our parties teaming up together to go fight this succubus that Salvadori is supposed to be either birthing, protecting, something along those lines. They were saying that these succubus are extinct, but Salvadori's womb can help keep them in check. I don't know, like she's important for these succubus to continue working, which is kind of cool. I'm okay with that because why not? Salvador is interesting. She seems to give birth to the most random creatures while at the same time her perfume is intoxicating to men to make them do whatever she wants. So that's pretty interesting. But I'm very curious on this red web-like cage that everybody's trapped in. Is that from the succubus? I'm missing something here. I didn't quite pick that up. So let me know if you guys picked up something that I didn't. But anyway, the next biggest thing that's coming out of this episode is the reason why everyone was taken is because they need the blood from guys. But of course, our character Pete is a reversey, and he's not just a guy, even though they need guys' blood. So that's what they were telling us. Now, my question is the fact that he's a reversey gonna be the problem? Like, is his blood already gonna be so completely different that just the fact that he's a reversey is gonna be a problem? Or are they gonna take a more simple route and be like, well, as soon as they need to take his blood, he's just gonna switch into a girl form, and then they can't take his or her blood at that point because it's not the guy. I would like to see the former. It's a reversey. The blood's already too complicated as it is, so it's not gonna be good enough. Ooh, or they could even go a step further and be like, yeah, reversey's blood's even better than a male blood. Okay, I think I would like that one. Yeah, let's go with that one. That would be a lot cooler. They're making us think he's going to be safe if he can switch, but let's make him be more in danger. Interesting. But I guess we'll see. Next episode is the final episode of this season. Definitely going to be a season 2 coming out of this. We've already covered some of that in the previous episodes, I'm sure. But anyway, I just can't wait to see what happens next week. Before I conclude, please go follow the Anime Show on Facebook and Instagram. Stay up to date with everything anime related because there's a lot of stuff coming out next season in the fall season. So just follow us because we're going to try to keep everyone up to date. But until then, I'll catch you guys next week. Later.